Sanctism will reign!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Godot, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Will they survive or not, then dash it well out of the race.
So does the clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regard.
Agreed. Let us rock.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest crafter?
Fine. Suppose there's no room.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished. You dare interfere in my fight! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names?
I hate to interrupt, Oleg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how...
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Healer! Burn!
With these fists,
Ruler!
take that!
Witness me, brethren!
I stand waiting.
Insolent heathens! Kneel before him! Hit hard. What could you hope to achieve?
This is nothing.
I won't lose.
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Let's go! With healing power!
Kasnit.
I owe you.
Cease your resistance!
I'll crush you!
This can't be
Done yet.
Let justice prevail. Strike me if you dare.
I shall seize my chance!
Is that all?
This is God's judgment! What could you hope to achieve? Here they come.
I won't hold back! We're not out of this yet!
I'm obliged.
My thanks. I can't. I call upon royal power within!
Observe the enemy. Oh, power of heroes! Is that all?
Sanctism is supreme! I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. For the sake of my dear brother. Now! Field!
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my
Stay
brother!
in there!
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign! Don't underestimate me!
Come forth, royal soul! With healing power!
Thank you.
I owe you. Now, what's no holding back? You'll be dust!
Behold my power!
Come!
Not now. Knight! Strike me if you dare.
Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
Please!
Brace yourselves!
Hulkenberg's guard is down!
The power of heat, let's go! Vitus power! Fire!
With these fists, I call upon royal power within! The power of fire!
Witness me, brethren!
I stand waiting.
Challenge! Take this!
Is that all? Only a flesh wound.
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's
so
badly
easily.
wounded! Someone, heal her! Hulkenberg's in bad
Let's
shape.
go.
She needs help.
We're not out of this yet!
Twas needed.
My thanks!
Hulkenberg's
I shall
guard
fight
is
as
down.
the noble I am.
Brawler!
Take that!
Behold my power!
Knight! This won't do. Join with me. Not this skill. Right there!
Let's go! Sanctism will reign!
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's
Not
badly
yet.
wounded! Someone, heal her!
Let's try this.
Thank you.
I owe you.
Hulkenberg's
I
guard
can't
is
afford to
down.
hold back. Are you prepared? Burn to ash! Tougher than I thought. State.
Let justice prevail. Strike me if you dare.
Resistance is futile! Sanctism will reign!
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's
Still
badly
standing.
wounded!
underestimate
Someone, heal her! Hulkenberg's in bad shape.
I won't hold
She needs
back!
help.
With healing power!
Twas needed.
My thanks.
Hulkenberg's
Now,
guard
what's
is
the
down.
play? I shall vanquish evil. The power of fire!
Damn
Done yet.
Huh, take this!
So, yet your desperate struggling is for naught.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get...
Now, are you...
I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon.
Phew. Hey! Get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. But consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that...
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourself.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh... I'd know those suspensions anywhere. You had Caden Workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna! The kingdom's greatest singer! The dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake...
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools had...
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
We're your supporters.
Hence your retaliation against Godot, then?
He's also a candidate, though his name doesn't carry any weight.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our...
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Louis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, Lux.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we...
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests, and the darkness claims its dominion, the gauntlet runner at last... Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast! It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check. Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
Ah, no hiding it from you, is there? No, it's just the old runner. She runs like a dream, you see, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic?
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martria. A village by the name of Camero or some such.
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh.
Isn't that...
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martria, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality.
You've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martria's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you two.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martria. Let's see here.
It's a campground.
Oh, I smell trouble. Here's where we are now. Oh, I smell... Let's see here. Here's where we are now. Here's where we are now.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a hope. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to the...
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wild, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let...
It's been a while.
Exactly.
Aye.
Pleasure to see you.
Got a moment?
Yeah.
Right? Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ah, it's gorgeous out!
Hold on.
Let's hurry.
More people missing.
Beg your pardon.
Hello there. More people missing.
All right then.
What were the gods doing? What were the gods doing?
Now what am I to do?
That sounds right.
Oi!
What? All good. Let's not.
Now what am I to do?
An elder candidate?
All right then.
What'll I do?
What'll it be?
All right then.
You!
Hang on, what it... I see. Oh. But...
Thou, 'tis in thy hands now.
Yep.
Oh, any one of them, too.
Well met.
I've awaited you. Aye. May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
I'm just fulfilling my duty as a candidate.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support.
Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
Yes, Lady Joanna.
Now, I must...
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly,
She did? Well, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him.
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk, with the streets this deserted. Maybe
We should go.
Now, how did I want...
Boy, my thanks to you.
All good.
Oh, any one of them, too.
We should go.
Whoa!
More people missing.
What'll I do here?
Can't be. Can't be.
What'll I do here?
What is it?
Right.
Nice!
All right then.
What'll it be? What are you on about?
An elder candidate? No. Must have got that wrong.
So it is possible.
All right then.
Hello there.
Hey! Okay!
All right then.
Yes?
What?
Hello there. Actually,
All right then.
More
people missing.
All right then.
Pleasure to see you. Pleasure to see you. Oh, dear.
All right then.
Pleasure to see you. Oh, dear.
Thank you. This has. Shite this has. Gone to shite this has.
I'm out of ideas.
Just a sec.
I'm out of ideas. What do you want to know?
Excuse me.
Thank you kindly. Here's the real skinny.
All right!
I'm out of ideas.
More people missing.
I can hardly think on it.
Hey! No good.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that
It is far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I'd prefer a change of tack.
You there? Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but there's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event, a kind of storm, and the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm, and that includes the sandworms, eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know...
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
That information is all we needed.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice. Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation. And, one more thing.
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at...
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide?
I see.
Anyway.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sand. We've apparently got 5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworm's territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearus.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh? Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea. Oh, easy there. You thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start. Still can't believe this thing reacted. Don't want you passing out on me, do I?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Your journey is one by one. You take your steps. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
What are you talking?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that something no longer crafted in this day and age. The power of teleportation. With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Now, try to imagine.
What's going on?
What's with all the yell?
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martria just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive...
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and well pop over to the capital in a sink.
What? So this
teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom-made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, you saw it yourself, eh, my lad? Last night, we caught it glowing. Then our damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a triggerer.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet...
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we're due back in Martria for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back...
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic up...
He makes it sound so easy, but...
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but